Well, the Gold Circle recognizes individuals who've made significant contributions to television for 5 decades or more. And the broadcast pioneers who become part of this exclusive group have had significant careers in many different aspects of the industry, including engineering, management, on-air, technical, production, and administration. Tom Carnegie's talent allowed him to make a mark in print with the Indianapolis Star, on the radio in Fort Wayne and Indianapolis, on television as sports director at WRTV in Indianapolis from 1953 to 1985, on the big screen with his role in the movie Hoosiers, and here, of course, at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway as track announcer for 61 years. If you listen closely, I think you can hear his voice echo, "It's a new track record." I think for Tom tonight, it's appropriate that we call this the Gold Oval Award. Tom has a great sense of humor, and he's not afraid to use it on you. I think he would find it somewhat amusing that once again, a weatherman is up here talking way too long, taking up his time for sports. All of those applauding are sportscasters. Tom Carnegie is clearly a legend, and Tom is an icon, and I want you to see why.
It was 1946. Tom Carnegie was hired to announce a local antique auto show, and as the 26-year-old worked the mic, Wilbur Shaw, then president of the Speedway, couldn't turn away from the rich, dulcet tones of Tom's voice. So he and Tony Hallman asked Carnegie to join the public address team at the Speedway. That's Tom in the upper right-hand corner. He called himself a true rookie at the track that year.
Nobody had any help. Nobody gave me any help or anything like that. I just had the names and numbers, like calling a football game. And I somehow got through it and satisfied Wilbur Shaw and Tony Hallman because they asked me to come back next year, and I've been there ever since.
But it was more than motorsports. Chatting it up with Butler coach Tony Hinkle, he was on the PA for the famous 1954 Milan High School Championship, leading to a cameo on the iconic movie Hoosiers.
And now, the starting lineup for the Huskers.
But for Carnegie, the track was where it was at. As the speeds rose, so did the popularity, and Tom helped with the drama of it all.
Aye, Sonny, here he is, pounding down the straightaway toward the yard of bricks, and he's on. In the first place, it took me 10, 15 years to have any confidence that what I was saying was right. And then you begin to realize that this is theater. It's speed theater. And so then, growing up in the theater like I did, you began to do those little things. And then when somebody said, "Hey, I like that," when you said, "He's on it,"
It's great.
Well, then why not use it again?
The catchphrase quickly caught on, but it was only the start.
It's a new track record. It's a new track record.
It's a new track record.
You could take him to Daytona, you could take him to Sonoma, it doesn't matter. You take him and put him on a microphone at a racetrack, and if you know anything about racing, you know who that is on the other end of the microphone.
When you're talking about the Indianapolis 500 and the personalities that have made this event, I don't think anyone will ever be able to equal Tom Carnegie.
This is his home. This is his life. And like I say, he watched it come from nothing to the greatest sport in the world.
The race, a great American institution, but there's no doubt about it. Tom Carnegie was one too.
It will always be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the fans, but somehow it won't quite be the same.